Okay. Alright. We go in here. We're not missing anything right here. You see that, right? I think this place is just gonna be a place of knowledge. It looks like, cause look, it's all knowledge type stuff. So a lot of lore that's gonna be in here.
We found him in the valley, just outside the castle walls. He was badly wounded and wearing this.
Oh.
Guts. Huge guts. Kill them. Must kill them all.
He has fight in him yet.
In spite of his injuries.
Send him to the arena. Let him be judged like the others.
Huh. Wow. Holy shit. Time of King Novik, the Argenta secured peace and safety through the dimensions across time and space, and the Outlander came to us. He was not of our world. He spoke an ugly tongue. How he first took step upon our land was unknown. Sentinel scouts found the Outlander bloody, clawed, and near death, numbling of impending doom and the forces of darkness. The scent of blood followed him, and the gore that stained his armor seemed entirely his own. Argenta, the lawless stranger, would be judged in the Colosseum, where he would be given the chance of all who stray from the path of the fight his freedom. We knew that the stranger, his mind seemed crippled with rage. He dressed in attire not suited for our lands and carried munition of arcane origin. We watched as his will overcame his injuries, and in the blood arena he proved his worth. The Outlander technique was crude and brutal, but the determination in his charge echoed that of any true-born sentinel. His war cry echoed through the Colosseum, as did the sound of his fury. The guards cheered his banner, rip and tear. They shouted as the beast pushed beyond mortal wounds and certain death. He would be gifted no rank, no title. The survivors in the arena were provided only one reward, the right to earn an honorable death while spreading the blessing of the Myers to those in need. The Outlander's determination and witness his ravings documented through the word of Order Deej and Khan Miker, and him brought before her. She set her minions to learning his tongue, for with the ugly words he spoke of the lands unseen, creatures burn of fire, and a dark place unknown, the queen and her cast. Yet another opportunity to expand the gift of Mikers and those in need.
I offer you, O great powerful one, a sign of truce.
A sign of truce. On the eve of Black Star and the Black Ones came the world beneath their own. Not far from the ship, ethereal vessel, but through the fabric of dimensions, out of the swirling fury gates came the horned beast from the timeless realm. First one that the many crashing waves of evil swelled in the obsidian forest of Argenta overlands. The aberrant clans from the eastern mountains fell first to the black hordes of the devils, and the city of Talburn was slung under the weight of their charge. We Sentinels rode to meet the beast in spear hand, the might of the holy fleet striking back at the demons, but the dark gates from whence they came gave birth to still even greater hordes. A line of blood was drawn in the fallen on both sides, and the unholy wars began as the time of darkness came upon us. armor right there. I can't take it because I'm already maxed out.
I know of what you have left behind. Go back to it then. Leave this crusade. You cannot save them. They have asked me for this, and so I give it to them. If you let the priest live, then I will return to you what the demons took from you so long ago. You need only turn back, and it will be yours again. All the pain you carry will be gone.
Let's get that down there first. Holy guacamole, there's a lot to read. Unlike enemies in the past, we could not have contained the demons emergent from the Dark Realm. Their weaponry was not conjured with machine steel, but from the essence of their very being. A dark magic not known to us by many conquests. Had we grown overconfident, our victory serving the dull our blade as we drank the glory of our expanding empire. Last we knew not how to prevail against this foe. The Micro God stood perplexed, and our engineers and priests scrambled to find the advantage in battle and so desperately needed. Unknown to the enemy, we were pushed to the brink of defeat, and our gods stood with us as we worked to find the answer. The Order of the Deej were the first to unlock the mystery of these foul creatures. The priests were able to capture several of the beasts and set about the identity, the source of their power. It was then the essence of the Dark Realm was discovered, not wholly unlike our own. This power was life essence that flowed through their twisted form and powered their attacks. Could not be harnessed the power of our own weapons, giving the Argenta the chance to combat the demons on even footing. The priests believed that the greater knowledge of the essence we would discover in the source and cut it from the demons to strangle the armies from within, allowing us to regain the advantage we require for the victory on the battlefield. The Khan Miker gave us blessings of the majesty, directed the priests to delve deeper into the mysteries of Scarlet Exler and the demonic realm, for she sought to return balance to our universe. Proper assimilation was required as hell stood beyond her influence. Yo, what's up, Joda? How is it going? Welcome back. What are you up to tonight? After a great effort, the priests discovered more than they had ever hoped. They learned the true nature of the demonic energy and how it could strengthen the skill through the harness of power. The energy cursing the malformed bodies and the relentless enemy could be used to end life and enhance it. The power to heal, the amend, immortality, knowledge, enlightenment faculties beyond our understanding. With the demon's life force and skilled hands of the Sentinel Priest, and under the righteous gaze of Khan Miker, our people would not only rise to victory in the unholy horde and clawed our walls, we would move to a higher plateau of existence, ushering a new era of military science and industrial healing. No Sentinel would grow sick, no Miker would need to suffer the transfiguration that they so feared. All would be risen, none would be opposed to the peaceful ways that threaten our world again. True balance over hell and its legions in space-time is this world and all others. We could dictate the order. United with the Mikers, we would fight in peace eternal. Okay. Marauders and pussies. You've been playing some Doom yourself as well? How's Doom Eternal treating you, man? More stuff. They literally wrote a book for just this place that we're in. That's about it. Holy guacamole, though. We're on part 7 of this novel. Good, except for the Marauders. Translation from Lingua Solgenta. I hope you're all healthy and good over there, where you're at. Khan Miker demanded the thief of the essence, and driven to desire, priests submitted themselves at her will to the Order of Deej, took the counsel of the king, speaking of the spoiled lands sure would be found through the cleft in creation and the opportunity to purge new invaders from Argent Dinner. We took to war to their cursed land, pressing through the gates of Wizardly. There was one among us who seemed to know the true nature of the foul demons. It was the Outlander, a stranger who had come from us places unknown. He who had survived the front lines far longer than any Sentinel-born prisoner, and before his passion the battle against the vile horde was evident, his lust for their destruction matching our own, knew Argent D'Nur remaining foreign land to him. The fervor caught attention of Inquisitor and the Sentinel Guard, some whispering of suspected allegations held in secret with the demon silencing the critics. King Novik deemed him worthy of selection. The significers brought a commission to our king, and it was decided that he be lifted from the common rabble. That's good to hear, Joda. Yeah, it's been a minute for sure. Been a minute since I've seen you in here, man. Through the arena, born prisoner had been granted the honor. The Knight Sentinels broke tradition, deemed Outlander worthy of training, and the number of disciples crumpled a shaft at the barbarian president of their ranks. But in the war and the demons, all opportunities from even the slightest advantage was considered, and they witnessed a stranger spar with their hall masters and found them unrelenting compatriot. This man was an Outlander friend of none, and yet rose each time he was thrown in the dirt of the circle. Battered, bruised, and his brow stained with blood, he rose to grim determination for a chance to face the enemies he armed at combat once again. Time passed, and the stranger instructed in the Confederate's matrix of the order, the ancient lessons of the battle. Whether it taught the Sentinels, he could have a sense of opportunity before them. Soon all of hell would feel his wrath again. Dude, this person, man, they deserve what they got paid. Like, I don't know how the fuck they wrote this, but whoever wrote this, man, they better have gotten paid good, because they wrote a lot. Tough because their shields. Oh yeah. Yeah, their shields are fucking tough as hell. Satisfied he would not be determined in their thoroughness, the Knight Sentinels granted them the wish as they ventured through the hell gates from the stranger. So they knew no rest, fighting in the unnatural elements of the training. In their blood moon of night, the stranger suffered exhaustion, wounds, and sickness, and asked for no aid. I was offered none. 3 times the Knight Sentinels entered into the gate and back, and upon every return, the stranger stood more capable than before in the gate. Locked step in the march of the Sentinels and discipled to control the last for the demon blood ever present. The passing years and enormous battles, the devil endeavored to stranger of Argentum, mightiest warriors, and no longer did the consent him to new blood conscript, and them he had become a brother in arms, forged in war, an ally and a weapon. Like, seriously though. Like, the guy that, like, painstakingly went through all this, you know, to pretty much write all that. Holy shit. Did I fuck up somewhere? Okay. Fuck yeah, I got an extra life. So now I got 2 extra lives. This is a good level to get my extra lives in now.
I pity the humans. I do. Theirs is a hard role to play. But I too have a world to save. Without their souls, there can be no hell energy, and the Argent will cease to flow. I cannot allow this to happen. You will not stand in the way of Erdag's progress. This is how it has always been done. It is not for you to deny us our chance at prosperity.
Yes, it is. I can do what I want. Just kidding. As we were worried about the beasts of Argentus, society grew under the watchful eye of Micros, and through the endless power of Essence. While our generals were consumed with the unholy war, our culture was marked by the beautiful portion which the enemy had provided us. A sweet exhalation that brought us immeasurable capacity and empowered us to reach further into the dimension and thought to be beyond our grasp. Under the direction of our mightier gods and the engineering of our high priest, our weapons blazed and our war machines stormed. The thrangs of the populace drank deeply from the well of energy unvioled by the priests. Now we of the Night Sentinels took no part in their abundance. Some of us whispered accusations and warnings against the manner of progress, but they were quelled. It was not our role to dictate the future of our people, only to defend it. So there's all this armor just laying around and I can't even fucking use it because there's nothing to kill. In this level, nothing. I know how we do it. As a spoiler, but next mission there is a secret encounter with a Marauder and KT. That's gonna suck. I'm just glad this it's letting me have a peaceful moment to actually get some lives collected. There's still like 5 more parts after this. Oops. I lost it. It's right here. As Black Star ascended in the zenith, King Novik sat relentless in the throne, howling at the darkness began to assemble just beyond the mountain rise to the east. The blight came upon us and drove flooding forth the Hellgate in a merciless fury. They brought with them a monstrous titan and the dreadnought, a beast rival of stature and the menace of even the mightiest ancestral. The grotesque giant laid waste to all before him, crushing all in his path. This was a total demonic assault, striking at the heart of Argent Dinur as never before. How was this behemoth could pass through the demonic gate without warning? We would never know. Through the night, Sentinels believed treason was at play. How do you have 20 lives, Joda? How? I get butchered. I'm only playing on freaking normal over here. I get butchered. So any life I get, it's gone. It's gone right away. I kid you not. Except for this level. This level seems relatively chill. Off guard, Sentinel scrambled late in defiance of the Titan and the Horde, and with his coming, the holy city of Targus Nabid prepared for judgment with the onslaught of the demon's mess and sprawling shadow of the abhorrent fiend. A city shook in the foundation. None were spared, and this fled north. The vile storm ransacked our temples and palaces, burning our towers and feasting the souls of our clergy. Yet the Night Sentinels rallied and held fast against the demons, though they were pushed back and corralled in the blood arena. As the dark of the night descended, their swords remained patent. The shred of the enemy multitude abandoned amidst the unyielding ranks of Sentinels and the other apprentices of fallen in battle. Stood the Outlander, rip and tear, he roared ferociously in battle. The remaining conscripts in the arena stood awe as they witnessed the beast who had once raged within their very cells, now armored alongside the shoulders of Sentinel brethren. This had risen where none other had before. The Triven Sentinel fired the very best among them. Although the swarm fell before the assault, the Titan remained invisible, for none could tame the behemoth alone. There is no hard difficulty achievements. Why make it harder? Get collectibles for my... Yeah, I get that. I get you on that. In the hours before dawn, the Night Sentinels withered the relentless assault in the Outlander as ground at the front of the Great Wall in the northern bend of the castle. Seeing the unbending vigor, Samur, Chancellor, and Mother God hurried the Outlander away from vile secrecy and for reason unknown submitted the right untold. This was heresy. Samur received no consent from the Conmaker that he did receive her counsel. In the Chapel of Purity, the Outlander submitted himself to the divine machine. There, Samur Miker and Sir, known to us only as the side mother, God bless the Outlander in fierce speed and the power to match his will. His method by which his transfusion took place the most uncertain to us, for there were knowledge that the Miker device bestowed onto the Argenta so many generations ago was used on the priest only to find the impurity among us. How could that be device meant to cull the sentinel breed of its contaminants could then be purify the Outlander's body and give rise of one who would lead us into battle henceforth? Easy is also got its share of challenges, yeah. What rose from the holly coffin the fateful day was not impure abomination. Corvin warned us of the hero within would come known only as the Great Slayer, the Time Walker, and the Warrior Khan. Those fire sword would blaze forth the path of just cut through demonic horde with a vengeance and only God King could summon. I was unbroken the ritual, his eyes burning with the Miker magic. He took the crucible in his hand and wraith fire leaped forth from the blade, and only it will when held the true Sentinel Warrior King. In our darkest hour, a Slayer had been chosen. By tradition, our most sacred laws of will of the great Khan herself, the stranger to our lands, had been blessed with celestial might. Damn.
Will continue to flow. It is your people's survival against mine.
Alright. Hey, more story time. Grav remains the most powerful of hell priests amongst the people of the Argentinur, frequently visiting the ancient homeworld, lord over the populace, arrogant and pompous. Grav calls for blood sport in the arena and entertain fallen citizens from Sentinel Prime. Since the demonic invasion of Earth began, he operated the planet's surfaces along with fellow priests to direct hell forces, but after the deaths of Nilux, the D-Renok was fled to safety in the arena. Dash Grav facilitated a tormented eventual betrayal of Sentinel Commander Velen, taking the keys of Sculptor elements and opening the vaults of sleeping race. Ancient creatures were abducted, transported to hell, and tortured, siphoned away their power. He used the heart of Valen's son to animate the icon of sin, a titan still spoken of the legend throughout Argentinur. Okay. Let's go. I want to try to get all the collectibles. That's kind of how I want to do this, more or less. Wow. Gladiator. In the years following the end of the Golden Age, competing factions of Argentinur turned against one another. The insidious influence that set itself on the Sentinel people, corrupting its once held sacred traditions. The Colosseum, once a place of honorable combat where prisoners in Argentinur were tested for the right to fight in the front lines of their army, has since become a place for blood sport and violation of the Sentinel law. The priests have encaged a demon there, a merciless executioner used to enact judgment on their own decree. Gladiator, wielding an cursed shield which entombs the tormented soul of undying master, remains undefeated in battle, infamous for the many lives it has claimed. Oops. Shit's about to get real down here.
You'll make a fine addition to the front lines, stranger.
The demons! They are everywhere. Must kill them all!
Dress his wounds and bring him to us. I want to know more about the others he speaks of.
Yes, Your Grace. If Sentinel holy blood is spilled on these grounds, you will lose all sovereignty here.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. All right. Or with his shield. Shield of the glider is more aggressive with a wider variety of attacks than the glider spins. Alright. Damn.
This stops nothing. Earth will be consumed, regardless of what.
Oh. Get fucked.
The portal is ready. We should leave immediately.
Hell Priest eliminated. 4 kills on heavy demons will instantly charge a blood punch. Ooh, awesome. There was no way we would miss anything in that level anyways. Alright, back to here.
The Khan Maker has overloaded your systems. Vega has no control over...
If you had let the culling continue, the human race you fight to protect would have survived. Now I will resurrect the Icon of Sin. He will devour Earth and leave your homeworld in ruins. Life on your planet shall never return. And this will be yet another world you brought to extinction. This stronghold will now serve as your prison. With no power, you can do no more harm to our mission, and we may continue the work that must be done.
Return power to your ship.
She didn't know you had the demonic crucible. In the end, the very power source you sought to eradicate from Earth is now what will help you save it.
The mission on Sentinel Prime was a success. The demonic consumption of Earth has been stopped.
Only a Slayer's Crucible blade can stop a Titan. You must get to the Sentinel city of Taras Nabad to retrieve your Crucible before it is too late. Without it, the Titan cannot be stopped.
Setting the portal to Taras Nabad.
Alright. There's a secret up there I didn't know about. Interesting. fully upgraded suit. Cheat code. I got 3 of those at the moment. Alright, let's see. Alright. Six of the 14 discs so far for Doom. Let's take a quick look around real quick. Alright. I guess we're gonna head to the next level. I have a bunch of weapon upgrades, so that I need to put on real quick. See, that one we can't upgrade because obviously, I mean, that's the BFG. So, I mean, that kind of makes sense. upgrade this real quick. Because I have been using that recently. Alright.
This is the Resistance Network, broadcasting live from inside the Arctic safe zone. There was a Slayer sighting on Phobos. Eyewitness reports say that he was spotted inside a command center and then proceeded to fight his way through the mortally challenged and onto the deck of the BFG-10K. This can't be confirmed, but many believe it was the Slayer himself who destroyed Mars in an attempt to stop the challenged from further advancing their position on Earth. We will post more information as it comes in. This is an ARC broadcast.
Now let's go. Taras Nabad.
Your crucible is still embedded in the Titan that attacked this Sentinel City. Your first battle against the demons in this world, where the legend of the Slayer began.
Holy crap, there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit in this level, like a lot. The city of Taras Nabad was a crown jewel of Argent Danar. For centuries it served as spiritual heart of Argent society. With both royal family and center of political power, no expense was spared in the building of the city. With bald common architecture towering monuments to the gods of the king's resplendent every avenue, rural Argent flocked to the Taras Nabad pilgrimage to the Mykr temples. If I could talk. Pilgrimage. I don't know why I couldn't say that. The city was ground zero of a massive demonic invasion attempt, and though it was an invasion was thwart, the attack changed Argenta society forever. Man-made wiki. That's what that one of that goals is. I don't know why, but this reminds, like, this reminds me of, Fallout New Vegas' soundtrack, at least the kind of humming noise, like ambient music, kind of, that's what it reminds me of. Let's see. What was I gonna go in here for? I was gonna look at the challenges. Yeah, freeze them and then you use fire right after. No, I'm just kidding. Oh no, this fucker. Son of a bitch. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking dog. Damn it. If I could have any fucking ammo, that'd be awesome, man. Garbage. Fucking hate these fucking guys, damn it.
City of Taras Nabad, site of the first recorded demon attack in
I hate those
Argentina.
enemies.
According to the Korax Talmud, the city would have been lost had it not been for the arrival of the Slayer.
Still more equipment. Let's see. Pain elementals, though. Oh, we almost have everything, almost. Almost. June 2016, BFG Division. Ah. that real quick. Fuck, there's a totem somewhere. Fuck! Are you fucking serious, game? Oh my god, the game actually crashed. What the fuck? It literally just said, fuck you, I'm not doing this. It's literally what the game just did to me. Let me fire it back up.
That was odd. It just upped and decided, like, yeah, fuck you. That's literally what it did.
Alright. We're roughly 15 hours into this game. Oh, in total. Let me see. What did I get in here? Oh. I hope that doesn't put me too far back. Hopefully it saved at that checkpoint. Mastery tokens allow you to bypass active weapon mastery challenges and instantly activate weapon masteries. Oh, okay. Cool. Where's the thing at that I need to take down? Come on, you fucking game. Game, you're literally being a dick right now. Where is this fucking totem? Fucking game. Like, I don't even know where the fuck it's at. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just run around with... Seriously, like, I looked everywhere and I couldn't find the damn thing. I need to go fuck with to stop these dickholes from spawning. Oh, good. Where's the fucking thing that I need to destroy? There's something here that I need to go destroy, and I can't fucking destroy it because I don't know where the fuck it's at. They're all glowing red, which means there's something here I gotta destroy. Where the fuck is it at? Might as well load the checkpoint because the game's being a fucking dick. That's what's irritating me more than anything is the fact that I don't know where to choose. Not to mention, I don't have any fucking ammo. Seriously, where's all my ammo? There's no way to do this. There's no fucking way. The game has to be bugged or some stupid shit. It has to be. extra button I'm missing, or something, or what? Or this game stuff is up. I quit. I'm fucking done. I'm done for the night. Fuck this.